Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Zam. For today's presentation, our group would like to present about the proposal of our company, which is Masterpiece Catering. But first, let us introduce ourselves.
Hi, my name is MAISARAH binti MESBAHOL MUNIR. My student ID is 2022931001.
Hi, my name is AMMIERA binti ZOLKEFLI. My matric number is 2022786157.
My name is FARISYA NURIN binti FAHRUL NIZAM and my matrix number is 2022949513.
And my name is ELMYNAJWA binti SHAHABUDIN. My student ID is 2022780253. Firstly, for the introduction, I will start with the company name. Masterpiece Catering MC is a company that is in charge of preparing and serving meals at various events, particularly weddings. Additionally, our business offers incident services for a social gathering, an event, or a private residence. These services do not include directly or serving individual consumers with food or beverages. The moniker Masterpiece was developed out of our aim to provide a food service that will win the hearts of all our customers, especially on their special day.
Moving on to the next part, this is our official logo, which is Masterpiece Catering. And as you guys can see, the bottom of our logo is our slogan, which is Celebrate Flavor, Celebrate Life. This means that we try to produce the best service and we try to maintain the quality of our food to be served. And as you guys can see, this logo is fully created by our team members, especially our team designer, which is under the sales and marketing department. And Masterpiece Catering is located at Eco World Grande Lab 47000 Puncak Alam, Selangor. And this is the fully maps. As you guys can see, our company is near to Shell Puncak Alam and near to Eco Shop Puncak Alam.
Next is the nature of business. The nature of business of this company is food and beverages, F&B. The product involves preparing and storing food safely before and during events, setting up all tables and food service areas with chairs, linens and dishes, and serving meals to attendees.
Our company's mission is to develop a reputation as a top-notch catering provider globally. For our mission is to offer amazing food, surpass clients' expectation and provide exceptional customer service in order to be go-to option for catering services. And lastly, there are 4 objectives that we have been listed, which are: first is to maintain high standard of food safety and hygiene. Second is to provide a variety of meal options that can accommodate different dietary demands and tastes. Third is to cultivate enduring connection with clients, suppliers and team members. Fourth is to achieve profitability and sustainable growth.
Alright, this is the organization chart of Masterpiece Catering. For now, we only have 4 departments. As you guys can see, the head director of Masterpiece Catering is Encik Abdul Aziz, followed by FARISYA NURIN as Human Resource Manager, MAISARAH as Sales Marketing Manager, FARAH ELMYNAJWA as Finance Manager, and me, AMMIERA as Customer Service Manager.
In the marketing and sales department, we will be monitoring and analyzing current market trends in order to understand what's the public current interest so that our business can be improved to maximize customer satisfaction. Not only that, but we will also manage advertising and sales activity to raise public awareness of our brand. For example, we will create social media account and distribute promotional information to our targeted customers such as Christmas sale and other posters to promote our product and services.
Next is the scope of financial department. In this department, we have 3 major activities conducted. The first one is to keep daily financial records, involve balancing a company financial register in order to make wise business decisions through the development of an income statement and bookkeeping. The second one is to create and carry out the budget for the company fiscal year. The third and the last one is to examine a trade's detail in comparison to the company on the other side of the transaction. Additionally, it processes and mails customer confirmation.
For Human Resource Department in Masterpiece Catering, HR Department will be in charge of publishing job posting, assessing resumes, holding interviews, and selecting candidates for employment. We will also be giving employees the knowledge and skills that they need to do their job well by providing initial training. Last but not least, HR Department will be implementing efforts and programs to retain top talent and foster employee engagement.
For customer service department, the primary role of the customer service manager is to manage everything in terms of answering all of the customer's questions and managing all the complaints from customer. It is not just interacting with the customer, but as a customer service manager, we also need to monitor and deal with all the problems that occur at Masterpiece Catering. For instance, we need to handle all the customer dissatisfaction that is expressed by our customer due to bad service delivered by our company. Therefore, as a customer service manager, if there is a problem with a customer who is not satisfied, I will determine the type of the problem that are issued and I will respond and give an official letter as an indication of the action taken.
In the marketing and sales department, the workflow in doing the digital marketing started by identifying the platform used to distribute the advertisement, for example, Facebook and Instagram. Then proceed to create the design for the online marketing activity and submit to approval. If the design is being rejected, there will be the needs to re-edit the design and submit for approval again. However, if the design is approved by the marketing and sales manager, then the advertisement can be disseminated to the platform chosen. Lastly, transaction complete. Next, in order to execute the sale and discount activity, first we have to identify the sales that we wanted to do. For example, Chinese New Year sale or Christmas sale. Then proceed to create the sale poster design and submit for approval. If the design is being rejected, there will be the needs to re-edit the design and submit for approval again. However, if the design is approved by the marketing and sales manager, then the promotion poster can be disseminated to the targeted customer at the chosen platform. Lastly, transaction complete.
Next is the workflow under the financial department. First, I will show the workflow of salary transaction. On the first step is start and fill up the salary form. HR will pass the salary form to the HR manager for approval and the evaluation of the salary form. If the form is not being approved, the staff will not receive an email of the payslip. If it approved, staff will receive an email of a payslip of the month and end of transaction. The next one is the workflow for sales and purchase. First, identify and select items or products. Next, send request for quotation to the seller. Receive quotation from seller, receive purchase order from seller, receive delivery order and invoice from seller, send payment voucher to seller, and receive from seller and transaction is complete. Next is the workflow of profit and income. First is start. HR will calculate the income and cost. HR will produce the company profit and income statement, and lastly, the result of the profit and income statement of the month and end of transaction.
Now, I will explain HR department workflow. As you can see here, this is the workflow of training employee. First, we will identify and assess training session that should be offered and who should attend the session. Second, we will plan the details of training session. If the training session proposal is rejected, we will recreate the training session and proposal and submit. If the training session is approved, we will proceed to conduct the training session. Before that, we will send the invitation to employees who have been selected and the transaction of training employee is completed. Next, this is the workflow of employee benefits. First, we will identify activities for employees. Second, we will be selecting the activities and send for approval. If the selecting activities is rejected, we will recreate the activity proposal and submit. If the selecting activities is approved, we will conduct the activities. But before that, we will send the invitation to employees and the transaction of employee benefit is completed. Okay, now is the workflow of recruitment and hiring. First, we will identify and create job requisite for a new employee. Second, we will select the candidates by doing an interview. After that, we will conduct background checks on candidates. If we reject the candidates, we will discard the candidates' information. If we accept the candidates, we will be preparing job offer and send the offer letter to the selected candidates. By that, the transaction of recruitment and hiring is now complete.
Alright, next, this is the workflow of customer satisfaction. First, customer contact MC Catering to raise complaints using various sources of contact such as letter, walk-in, phone, fax, email and website. Next, if the customer has an issue, they will call the customer service directly to get an immediate response. After that, customer service will try to resolve the complaint quickly. If a customer is satisfied with our service, then all the feedback is collected. But if the customer is not satisfied, the staff will issue the problem to the head of the department, which is customer service manager. The customer service manager will deal with the customer and resolve the problem. After that, the issue is fixed by the customer service manager, and last, after managing all the customers' complaint, customer feedback will be collected to evaluate and improve our service in future.
It's MAISARAH again, and I will explain about the 5-plan structure, or in short, FPS. So what is 5-plan structure? A 5-plan structure is a logical, consistent framework for organizing, classifying and storing documents. In order to create a well-managed system, we have to make a plan and arrange our content before doing anything drastically. Hence, there is a need for us to come up with a 5-plan that shows the flow in the system so that everything in the system will be neat and systematic. In our 5-plan structure, there will be 4 scopes, which are function, activity, series and transaction. In the functions section, we have inserted our department's name, which are Marketing Access Department, Financial Department, Human Resource Department and Customer Service Department. We have also assigned codes for each department for classification, where 100 will be the codes for Human Resource Department, 200 will be for Financial Department, 300 for Marketing Access Department and 400 for Customer and Service Department. Meanwhile, in the activity section, we have included the activities that each department has done, such as recruiting and hiring, digital marketing, and sales and purchasing, and ensuring customer satisfaction. In the series section, we have prepared the documents relating with the business activity that we have conducted. For example, social media advertisement, request for quotation from other business, food handling workshop, and customer feedback. In the last column, which is the transaction part, we have included documents such as Instagram advertisement, received files from other businesses, training invitation, and our company's replies to clients' feedback. That's all from us. Thank you for listening to our proposal explanation.